Front Office Sports continuing coverage of Radio Row in preparation for Super Bowl 59 continues. And we've got a big guest here with us today, Las Vegas Raiders star, Maxx Crosby. Max, thanks so much for joining us.
I appreciate it.
All right, so before we dive into the nitty-gritty of the games, I got to talk to you about what you're wearing underneath. I hear you're wearing Saks underwear. Talk a little bit about your partnership with them.
Yeah, I just joined up with them last year. Incredible team around them. Clearly best underwear in the game. I'm not going to show y'all today, but they're incredible. They've done a great job with us, and just giving back. That's what it's about. That's what the partnership is about to me. That's what attracted me to them. Being able to give NIL deals back at Eastern Michigan to some of the kids, getting some money in their pockets has been incredible. And you got Zienty with us now, Heisman runner-up, future first-round pick. So. Yeah, they're an incredible team, so I'm excited to be a part of them.
Yeah, and we know that the field is named after you. Can you tell us a little bit more about that, kind of the behind the scenes of that happening?
Yeah, for me, for years, I always wanted to get involved, giving back to my school. So, they were coming to me with little things here and there, and I was like, I'm not trying to get a little 10,000 here and there. I want to do something big to really make an impact. So, for me, being able to give back, I'm giving back over $1 million to the school. And, as a gesture, they named the field after me, and been able to really, lay out a blueprint of, okay, this is what we're going to do. And it was something I was excited about. Got the track taken out. We got Crosby Field now. So, that legacy is super important to me. And my family name, just continuing to build that. And it means a lot to me.
That's what's around your neck, right?
Yeah. This is my Eastern Michigan chain.
That's sweet.
Shout out to Zoe Frost, my guy. That's the camera. That's my guy. But, yeah, I rep Eastern heavy. I got the tattoo, tattoos on my arm. They're the one school to give me an offer, so I wouldn't be here without them.
Wow.
Yeah, let's talk about your current team right now, the Las Vegas Raiders. Obviously, a lot of excitement from Raiders players that we've talked to so far about the hiring of Pete Carroll. What immediately does he bring to this team, and what are your thoughts on the hire?
Yeah, I've gotten the chance to talk to Pete. Had a chance to talk to the new ownership group, front office, and everything I've heard and have heard from them has been awesome. And, for me, there's obviously, some contract things that, we got to sort through and get right. But at the end of the day, I've, Raider Nation and everybody's been so incredible to me. I'm already going in my 7th year. It's like time flies, you know what I mean? And, we have to have some things out. But at the end of the day, it's been an honor. And I think Pete Carroll is a proven winner. I'm excited to see what's
Let's talk about your contract here for a moment, because I'm glad you brought that up, because there's obviously speculation about everybody's contracts, and you've actually called this clickbait. What's sort of the status of do you want to stay with the Raiders? What's going in your head heading into the off season?
Yeah, as of right now, absolutely. There's, like you said, it's a business, you know what I mean? And it goes both ways. I feel like sometimes it's not a two-way street. You see what happened with the NBA. Luka Doncic just took them to the finals and they just shipped them out. You know what I mean? So we play a little different game though in the NFL. I'm balls to the wall. You know what I mean? I played more snaps than anybody in the league. My production speaks for itself, and I got no more guaranteed money on my contract. And me and Miles each, we have 2 years left technically, but we have no guarantee left. And we've been in the Pro Bowl 4 years in a row together, and at all pros together. You know what I mean? So it's at the end of the day. You got to get what you bring to the table, not only on it, but off it. You get compensated that way as well. So there's going to be some things we discuss, and we're already discussing, and looking forward to continuing those conversations.
Let's talk about the NBA for a minute. I know you're a huge James Harden fan.
Yes, my guy.
I love the NBA. Yep. Do you have any hot takes on this year's trade deadline?
It's been insane. Honestly, It's been super entertaining, to say the least. There's so many change-ups now. You got De'Aaron Fox going with Wemby. You've seen them play together. It's honestly, I think it was necessary. A lot of people are talking about the NBA and the ratings were going down. I don't want to, have some speculation, but I feel like, they need to make some calls to shake the league up a little bit. So, I'm just throwing that out there. But at the end of the day, it's super entertaining to see, so many great players moving around. And I think this NBA just makes the NBA more competitive, and it's going to be more entertaining.
That's been the talk. The trade deadline, which, by the way, is today, has been the number one conversation of everybody here. It's crazy to think it has overshadowed, the week of the Super Bowl. Yeah. We'll get you out of here on this. I want to go back to your current team one more time, and I want to talk about Tom Brady. Obviously, you have a relationship with him, but have you noticed a change with the Raiders since he has been involved in the ownership group?
Yeah, it's been a short stint. Obviously he's taking a bigger role with us moving forward. And you get a guy like that who's won more Super Bowls than anybody. I mean, he knows something about winning. And for me, like, that's truly, at the end of the day, that's all that matters. Like, the contract, all that stuff, that's going to take care of itself. You know what I mean? That's my job to go out there and earn, my contract. And I do that. But at the end of the day, it's ultimate team sport. And that's the beauty in football. That's why people love it so much, because it's not like, basketball's a little different. It's a team sport, but at the end of the day, if you got two juggernauts, you got Luka and LeBron, you're probably going to have a good chance to win. It's in the NFL, you got 53 guys on a roster. Everybody's got to be on point, and that's the beauty in it. So I think Brady, the new ownership group, the front office, they've won and proven they've known how to win. So I'm just, looking forward to seeing what that looks like.
What do you say, though, by the way, quickly, about the people who maybe say that there's a conflict that he's broadcasting the games and owning the team? Do you see a conflict in there?
I don't see a conflict. Obviously, there's, he got in on ownership for a reason. It's not just an investment opportunity. He wants to be a part of, building a winner. And, he's a competitor. So I know him well. I mean, he's one of the most competitive people. Me and him just talk shit to each other every time we see each other. Like, that's literally what it is. But that's what it's all about. So, yeah, I don't think there's a conflict at all. Obviously, they put restrictions. You've seen publicly Roger Goodell talked about it. He's communicated all the time and making sure he's all good. Like, that's just a part of it. It's a business at the end of the day, and Brady's here to win. And, that's what I'm here to do. You know what I mean? So my relationship with him has been incredible, for sure.
Awesome. Amazing stuff. Max, thank you so much for joining me and Lindsay here over on Radio Row.